Hello, it's me again. Today I want to show you another case of DVD rot or broken DVDs due to imperfect manufacturing. So prior to making these videos, you probably can see my unboxing video of this package, and I was so happy unboxing that one. And I was genuinely happy to receive this package because this is indeed an incredible package. The design is just amazing, the artwork is just brilliant, and also the booklet, everything about this packaging is just marvelous. And that is the reason why I am keeping this package. It's the packaging, it's just a marvelous packaging with details about the episodes inside the booklet. But I noticed, of course, from the moment when I purchased this one, this is a Warner Brothers DVD, and I've noticed a lot of collectors in the United States complaining about the quality of the Warner Brothers DVD. Now, the thing is, I live in Indonesia, and Warner Brothers is one of the better DVD manufacturer or DVD distributors. So the discs mostly that were released here, they're mostly fine. People complain a lot about the DVD snapper case, like this packaging of The Fugitive, and lots of DVDs from Warner Brothers using this packaging. They're already broken because of disc rot. Some disc manufactured in Pennsylvania or somewhere. I can't really remember. Yeah, and I'm not really sure because I not living in the United States. But yeah, Warner Brothers DVDs, they're actually very, very good in this region in my country. And also, I think this one is much older because when I watch YouTube videos talking about disc rot, the Warner Brothers disc rot specifically, and also reading articles and discussions, one, they're mostly talking about the DVDs manufactured in a particular plant in United States, and also it's ranging, I think, from 2004 to 2007 or 2006. So it's from that particular range. But I don't know. Sometimes it's different. The range is sometimes different. Some people say that it's 2009. Some people say 2010. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to pinpoint exactly when did they messed up with the manufacturing or whether they did that deliberately. I don't know. But the disc manufactured in Taiwan, in China, and distributed in my country, Indonesia, they're all very, very good. This one is older, much, much older. This one is from 2000, but it still plays just fine. And I think this DVD of Outbreak is much older than that. And this is not even Indonesian. This is Region 4 DVD. And I just played this one last week and it plays perfect. So there is no issue with this type of Warner Brothers DVDs in my region. And because I noticed that most of the complaints they're from DVDs manufactured in the United States. I thought this one wouldn't have the problem because I initially thought that this was the UK version of the packaging, but I was wrong. So I read an article in the fandom and I misread the information. I thought that, oh, this DVD was released in the UK in 2007. I thought that that is the case, that this was released in 2007, but that is a wrong. I misinterpreted the passage. So it said this package was released in 2006, and then the UK version was released in 2007. So I got the United States version of France, and oh boy, this is a that was partially terrible decision for me to purchase this one, but yeah, I thought this was the UK version, and the packaging is just pure beauty. So I decided to, buy this one, and you can see how happy I was when I unboxed the packaging. It's just a beautiful package, a beautiful box with those, yeah. And actually, to be honest with you, the seller did mention that they only you know the seller did mention that this is an old package, and because of that, some of the discs may not work. And well, I think okay, it's 40 discs. If one or two or three doesn't work, I think that is fine. That is still understandable because it's nearly 20 years old package. But boy, I was wrong. It's 40 discs, and all 40 discs are broken, are faulty. And the error is not like they're not playable at all, but they will play halfway through. Perhaps it's an error in the second layer. So whenever the movie or the show reach to the second layer, it's all problems start to happen. So yeah, it won't play. Let's say in a disc there are 6 episodes, it will play 3 or 4 episodes seamlessly. But then when they reach to the fifth or sixth episode, they just stop working or just glitching and freezing and those type of things. And that was just awful. And what really dangerous and what really bothers me is that you cannot see the damage on the disc. So most of the time with discs that are rotting or fading away, you can see the signs. There are disc rots noticeable to your eyes. You can see that, oh, there's an issue with the disc because there are these discoloration and those things, but you can't see those. And the seller check the disc, but they only check it physically. So they check it physically, and this is why they said to me that some disc may not working is because some disc got the visible damage, and I can see that some of the disc does have the physical, not physical, the visible damage of disc rot, and I think okay, that won't work, but that is fine because it's only like 3 discs that got the visible disc rot. So I thought that's the only episodes that will have problems. But boy, was I so wrong. All 40 discs, none of them, not a single one works properly. So when I purchased this one and knowing that some discs are faulty, I actually have some of the video CDs right here. And after I received the DVD package, I was like, okay, some of the faulty discs, they may be some that I already got on the video CDs, and if it's okay and no problem with the disc, I will probably sell the video CD. And I listed these video CDs already on my online shop, but then I took it down because, well, I still need these video CDs because the DVD version won't work. And these video CDs were much older. This one is from 2001, this one is from 2001, and this one too, all of them from 2001, and they all manufactured in Indonesia. And as a matter of fact, this particular video CD of Friends, it has some issue. There you go. There's a discoloration on the disc over there. People might say that that is disc rot, but that still works. This video CD still works perfectly fine. So, yeah, that really bothers me that we can have so much with the optical media technology, but we simply just, do not want to utilize the maximum capabilities of physical media. So this disc is a testament that physical media is a good option for long-term storage for movies or shows that you love, but the DVD version, it just shows you the otherwise. And a lot of people in forums, they said that, oh, when I purchased the DVD version of Friends, and some of those, not some, but many of those Warner Brothers video DVDs, they said that this is the end. I do not want to buy physical media anymore. I thought that streaming was not the answer, but this proves that streaming could be the future. If this continues to happen, it will really discourage people from buying physical media. And yeah, I thought because that happened in the United States, I thought, well, that this won't affect me because my Warner Brothers DVDs, they're all in a very, very good shape. But now, once I got it, this is the first time I got this problem with such DVD, and the problem happened in such a bang that this is really, really, it's really, really terrible. Yeah, very, very terrible. It's just that um, those discs, they're not manufactured equally. So let's probably see some of my, not some, one of my DVD, Warner Brothers DVD. This is the DVD version of Deep Blue Sea. In this snapper case, this was distributed in Indonesia but not manufactured in Indonesia. I think this was manufactured in Taiwan or somewhere in China, and then the distributor they imported this one to Indonesia. This one was from 2002 in the snapper case, and it still works perfectly fine to this day. When I check the DVD disc, there's some differences between those that I got and these DVD of Friends. Perhaps going to take Joey and see what's going on inside. So, as a sample, that is the center of the DVD disc, and that is the center for Deep Blue Sea. It looks nearly identical. Look at that, but something is different underneath. So, this DVD of Deep Blue Sea looks more gold rather than silver, and the DVD for these friends, they're more silver. And if I look closer inside, I can see indeed a discoloration in the inner ring of the disc where they put the barcode. I can see a discoloration, but overall the disc looks perfectly fine. There's no visible damage whatsoever. Most of these discs, probably as I mentioned before, only 3 or 4 of them got visible damage, and the visible damage is not as bad. I mean, the visible damage is like, it's probably disc rot, but still, it's not too bad. It's not like it's a white disc rot that I often show you in my channel. But yeah, still, broke the entire thing. So none of this working. And of course, it bothers me because I thought, well, I initially thought that even though like 3 discs are broken, I still have um, 37 or 36 or even 30 discs that will work just fine. But no, all 40 discs that just won't work. And this is terrible. And this is from the United States of America, which I assume they produce great stuff. And also, for comparison, I also have this is just a sample, another TV shows. This is a Korean TV show from 2004, and they released this DVD also from 2004. So it's at the time of recording, it's 20 years old. And this is also a very old one, and the seller mention also that this is an old disc, so there could be issues with this disc, and this is a DVD movie because with video CDs, most of the time it will work. This video CD of Media Carton, it has 31 discs, and all 31 discs still work just fine to this day, and this practically the same age as the Friends DVD, or even this one because it's also very old. I think this one also from 2004 or 5, and still works just fine. And this is on video CD. And video CD, they will normally have one disc for one episode. So if one disc is broken, it will not affect the rest of the series. If disc 1 is episode 1 is broken, you still have disc 2 through 31, and you won't have multiple episodes broken because of that. But with DVD, one disc usually, most of the time, they hold multiple episodes. So if one disc is broken, bye bye, multiple episodes, like just poof like that. With video CDs like this, if one disc is broken, it will not affect other episodes. But that is just a different story for a different time. But that's just a showcasing how robust video CD really is compared to many of the DVDs that I got. And the showcase of these series, the series called Full House, also from 2004. In because this is old, I noticed that some discs also suffer from the signs of disc rot. You probably can see some sign of discoloration over there, and you probably can see the inner ring. There's also sign of discoloration in the inner ring of this DVD, but this DVD still plays just fine. even though it got those signs of disc rot, it still plays. 20 years later, it still plays. So I just, I don't know what's going on with the DVD of Friends and many of those Warner Brothers DVD. Why are they so terrible? So I think it's such a shame that the format that can be the answer for our longing for having movies forever in our hands is just treated like this one. So I know that the technology is there. We have the technology to create archival discs that can outlive us all. But the studios, I think they know that we can achieve that, but they deliberately um, create the inferior versions of the disc. I think it is fine for me if we pay a little more for the disc, but know that it will live like much longer, especially for the collectors. I know the collectors take good care, extra care for their collection, and we're talking about disc being used by the average people. You know, they don't really take good care, like particular care on their they think that should live like 50 or 100 years. But for people like ourselves who take good care of the disc, they should live much longer, because the disc, they shouldn't be they should, it's not a biodegradable thing. It should not be that. It has no organic material. It should not have any organic material. So yeah, we can actually make a dish that can live way longer than we have now. But yeah, this is all that we got. So it's disappointing, but yeah, it's a learning curve, also a learning point for me, that I will read the information more clearly next time and be cautious. Well, initially I can see the sign now. Looking back, I can see the warning signs that, oh, some my guts told me probably not to buy this one because this is Warner Brothers, and this was um I think discussed by collectors to having issues with disc rot. But this one is just gorgeous. That is one. I also listed online where people can add this one to their wish list, and we can see how many people adding this to their wish list. And oftentimes when people a package got lots of wish list, it will just be disappear in no time. And that is the case for Friends. So I decided, oh, people adding this one to their wish list, and I'll buy this one before it, went away. And that was probably a mistake, but also at the same time, I really adore this packaging. So even though if I need to get rid of the discs themselves, I will not get rid of the packaging because this is just a wonderful one. But I will not replace the packaging. I will not replace the disc, the movies. I learned from this one, and now this is what I do. I copy all of these series. I downloaded all of them and put them on my hard drive and make a backup for that, and that is fine because I will not pay any more for the physical media format for Friends, and I will keep my old video CD. These are the testament of the power of physical media. What physical media can achieve, it was if it was manufactured perfectly, professionally, it should live much longer than what we got. So it's a shame for Warner Brothers to release these DVDs to the market, knowing that they got these faulty discs. I think it's probably deliberate to reduce cost, but yeah, this is the long term impact of their single decision, probably a single decision of the head of production or someone in the company that cost us so much money and most importantly, time. Because we waste a lot of time to, I wasted a lot of time to check all 40 discs and one by one and realizing that all of them are broken. That took a lot of time too. So it's terrible. And I think that is all that I wanted to share with you at this very moment. My experience in buying the Warner Brothers faulty DVD thinking that this was the UK version, but it turns out to be the US version. My mistake, and I'm going to learn from that. And hopefully, I will not make that mistake again. But most importantly, hopefully, that studios and manufacturers they take good care of their um, manufacturing process and deliver the best possible quality disc. So, yeah. Starting from this moment, I say to myself, I will only buy physical media on HD or 4K, that is combo pack. So it's a DVD plus Blu-ray, Blu-ray plus DVD combo pack, or 4K plus Blu-ray combo pack. If it's not combo pack, I probably won't buy it. I'll skip unless it's extremely, extremely rare or extremely, extremely expensive. Other than that, I will always buy the combo packs because that gives you a safety net that if one format is broken, you can still have the other one that is probably safe. And also because this is a problem with layers, because I think the problem is with the second layer, the laser can't read through the second layer. I fear for 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. Genuinely, I hope my fear is wrong. It won't come true, but that is my fear because 4K Ultra HD discs they got multiple layers and that can cause a lot of problems in the future. And I've seen some people complain about that issue in freezing and those things in their 4K Ultra HD discs, and that is a turn off for me. So if I buy 4K discs like those that I have in my collection. They're all in the combo pack, the 4K plus Blu-ray. So I think that is all that I want to share with you at this very moment. I do not mean to offend anyone. This is just sharing my experience. Thank you very much. Take care and goodbye.